Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Hollow Knight, where last episode we kind of meandered a little bit. Yeah, the Queen Station's opened up. We want to ride this dude. If you want to go and take a ride with me, I can only go back to Dirtmouth, which I don't want to do. What we are going to do instead is go to Fog Canyon, use Fog Canyon as an avenue for us to get to Green Patch. There might be a better bench to sleep at in Green Patch, by the way. But I'm not going to sweat it too much because I know where I'm going here. And then we have that optional boss. And to be fair, I don't know if he's optional. Maybe he's like highly unoptional. And I just have managed to avoid him up to this point. But one thing's for sure, that area is only accessible now because of the fact that we have this air dash now. So I'm putting my big boy pants on. I'm also getting my grub on, but not pigging out. I finally got a call from a girl I wanted to dig out. It's my wife. We're going to... That was extremely bad. But we're going to go fight this boss. And we're going to win against this boss. How are we going to do it? Well, I mean, he's an archetype that we've already faced before. And maybe after that we'll go back to Dirtmouth and get our, we might not be able to get our Geo back, but at least get our, oh my lord. At least get our Soul Orb back to 100%. Okay, you know what? Fuck me, I guess. This is as crazy as I've ever had a death in Hollow Knight so far. I mean, that's just, you know, the expression, don't throw good money after bad. That's basically what I did here, except I threw good HP after bad. I went from full health to 0 health in like less than 45 seconds there. Essentially by just hitting the exact same enemies all the way down this path. It's almost like they designed it that way. No, but yes. Okay, so again, we got our death out of the way. Honestly, that was money well spent. We gotta be wary about this verticality, dude, because we're leaving enemies behind. So if we ever have to fall downwards, first off, I have a tendency that's well known to apparently dodge every single platform on my way down from an area. I can't remember if it was this way. No, definitely not. I have a tendency that's well known to dodge every platform if I'm falling vertically. So really the only thing that we can do is make sure that we're taking out the enemies one by one, which is really something we should be doing in the first place. Like, I hate... Oh, my ghost, right. At least... Wait, is our orb full again? It is full now, okay. It's something we should have been doing in the first place. It's very, like, video game obvious to do this, but... What can I say? Sometimes I'm a little bit of an idiot. So we use the simple enemies to guarantee us, you know, full meter. Try to get our health back up to maximum by the time we get to this optional boss. But anyway, what I was saying is that this boss is an archetype we've already faced. So as a result, oh, I fudged it up something fierce. As a result, we shouldn't find it that difficult. Hopefully, but this is like, you know, famous last words. I at least want to get some... This looks like it could be an opening. Nah, just a shadow. I at least want to make some progress here. You know, last episode we didn't do a great job of that, so this episode, we can make some progress. That'd be swell. There is a bench super close by, so we should absolutely go to that bench before we worry about going to a new area. And just don't do anything regrettable here. All you gotta do is make it to the bench. Right, I forgot that those were so fast! This is hilarious. There we go. Okay, try me. Thanks for the extremely limited soul. I desire it. We're getting like nothing out of these guys. Here we go. Basic enemies that are actually dead. I see you. I'm playing it very slow right now because for some reason my brain is actually broken. I need your spirit. Thank you. We didn't get enough to heal. Can't tell if it's through here, but it might be. I mean, if we can heal on this bench, then we're good to go, obviously. But yeah, this doesn't instill a lot of confidence, does it? We still have on our to-do list that weapon upgrade that exists somewhere. At present, we're still sort of unaware, but... Okay, so we want to go... Wait. Yeah, I think this is the way we want to go. We want to go down into the left here, which previously we were unable to do because it required an air dash. Okay, so this is our boss fight. We've rested at a bench nearby. We also know that if we want to, we don't have to fight this boss right now. We can instead, you know, explore the area first. Maybe clear it out of some of these nonsense enemies. There you go. There's a spirit generator for us. Get a little bit more exploration done here. We do want to fight that boss, though. I mean, this just makes me more likely to think that it's optional, to be honest with you. Because of the fact that we can skip it so easily. What do you think? What do you think? Yeah! Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't have to kill you as long as you just don't attack us. There we go. This guy's played Metroidvanias before. You look for stuff like that. If you'll excuse me, sir. Is this where we came in? I believe it is. Yeah, so let's keep going down this way. Gotta admit, these enemies are annoying. Mostly because I already got used to the other pattern, or the pattern of the other enemy. We shouldn't need to abuse the way to get across the water there. We already have our own air dash. We needed an air dash to get here anyway. Yeah, it seems like maybe there's something over here. No? Now, we could do this if we want to show off the fact that I was indeed a child with good hand-eye coordination at one point in my life. That is just atrophied in my old age, but there's a chest. Chest contains a good amount of geo. You hear that? Oh! It's another slug, baby. There we go. Oh, we had it. We could have dashed there. We could have dashed and made it there. You know in your heart it's true. Still, not that bad. Give me the platforming challenges any day of the week over the combat, dude. For some reason, the combat does not interfere with my brain. I guess, you know, I'm Canadian. We're not necessarily pacifists, but we tend to only fight about stuff that's important, like losing in the 7th game of the Stanley Cup Finals. It sounded like there's a secret up here. You hear that? I hear like a little twinkle. Okay. We can then climb that wall. Again, encouraging. Because it means that were it not for our abilities that we recently got, we wouldn't be able to go into this area anyway. Ooh, it's a notch, I think? No, it's a mask shard? I'm not sure, actually. I think it's the first time we've ever gotten that. Okay, so we've opened up this shortcut. Wow! Yes, okay, you know, fair enough. I deserve that. But, okay, that one is me being an absolute moron. Just land on this piece first. Okay, pretty important we don't mess this one up. Wait till he's coming back in the other direction. We can always kill... Oh, yeah, that's what that guy's there for. Don't make it sad, Bushman, you know that's what I'm here for. But yeah, the reason I find this encouraging is that it's that Metroidvania breakthrough. Where you're like, ooh, inspect. Though once our lands, a pale being lays claim to the caverns ahead, it may appear benevolent. But it does not share our dream. Be wary to wander that place. Okay, sure, you got it, buddy. I gotta find a way to... Oh! Yes, please. At least we can heal once now. I need to find a way to get that thing down, which means we probably have to approach it from another side. But there's no way for us to know without resting first. Unless there's like a way up here. So I'm thinking for now... Well, let me just go back and check it once, just to be sure, because it would, you know, be a commenter's nightmare / wet dream, depending on how sadistic you are. Masochistic, whatever. Don't really mind getting those messed up. To just fuck up being able to go through here, so I don't think we're able to, like, double jump past it. Doesn't seem like there's anything we can do there. Those things would move if there was any ability. Okay, that's fine. So, we're looking, then, to go back and maybe fight that boss. I'm not thinking that necessarily we're going to get any kind of special power for it, but we might. And just by coming through here, we've gotten access to some other stuff we otherwise would not have. I'm displeased. Why am I displeased? Well, you know what? What? No, we still have to go this way. We still have to go this way. Wait, do we have to... Do we have to go this way if we go this way? This might be a little idiocy, but we'll see. Yeah, we still have to go this way. We can skip one step. No, actually, we can skip exactly the hardest part that I was worried about. So yeah, that was unnecessarily silly of me. Might as well take this Geo before we die. Game's gotten pretty tough, to be honest with you. So never do what I did there. That was an extreme risk for effectively no reason. Thought there was an enemy in there. Oh, just don't get hit. Just heal yourself up. Just don't get hit and heal yourself up. Easiest thing in the world, buddy. Easiest thing in the world. Ah! I hate it. I hate it. Well, we've explored that area at least. God damn it, dude. I totally nailed the first shot and then I psyched myself out. Okay, so let's go for this. We were like basically in the room anyway. But I gotta admit, I think I underestimated the game initially, and now it's been kicking my butt recently. Although I'll always have the fight against the Mantis Lords. Okay, bad start. You gotta go under him in that situation. You want to hit him, but you gotta go under him too. Okay, we still gotta find a way to hit him. There we go. Okay, foolish, but you get the idea. We're starting to figure it out. Okay, that was actually very dumb. Yeah, you see it, you see it. The dash is greater safety, but a lower ability to actually land an attack. Just a straight up jump is a much better ability to land an attack, but much more risk as well. It might take us 20 years to get this done, but... we figured it out, I think. At least phase 1. That might have been a little too risky. Keep it up, keep it up. What? You can't take more than 100 hits, right? One of these days, we're gonna get Vengeful Spirit. We're just gonna toast his ass. Oh, 2 hits, and then we're in a whole new world. Yeah, that was extremely my bad. Almost 3 hits. We've killed him, we've killed him. Yeah, I was gonna say, he might explode. You might not want to stand there. Oh, but then his little buddy got away. And then, of course, your reaction when you realize this guy isn't any sort of boss at all. He's just like a dude. But he did give us some geo. And you know what? Some confidence as well. So I'm gonna treat that as a little bit of a win. But I will admit that if we end this episode being a little unaware of where to go, I do need to kill my ghost here, and then we'll maybe teleport or something, but I'm a little, I'm open to asking Nick for some help, because oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, sweet, thanks. At the present moment, I sort of just do not know where to go. I can infer some places that it might be sensible, but I think we've already been to these areas. But there's more space, but I don't think we can actually make it over there. Okay, don't attack me for a second here. Like, I don't think there's space for us to go there. So I think maybe we'll go back. No, stay away. The lost is real here. I think maybe we'll go back to where that little, like, not filled in area is. You see that one room down there that I haven't looked at in the, like, sort of middle left of the screen? That's my next idea of where we might be likely to find some, you know, new mechanics or some new something. Because I really feel like I'm one ability shy of being able to make this happen. So I don't like fighting these guys. You don't give me enough soul. I think you might give me 0. Or at least very little. But there's one of you here. There you go. Stay away from me, please. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, you are an idiot, man. Not only could you have healed there, but you also very foolishly just let him hit you mid-healing, which cost you. Okay, so now we're gonna go left as far as we can. And we've been here enough times that if I die, I will be very embarrassed with myself. Doesn't really matter if we go low or high here. I think. Well, actually, we have to probably go high, because otherwise there's no entry point. And really what this is all coming down to right now is this slow creeping realization that probably the best way for us to progress is probably going to be to go to Deep Nest, as much as I hate to admit it. We should be able to kill those guys now. You know, we learned the pattern from the pseudo mini-boss. So we really never came to this room? It's thorny. The introduction of, like, new wildlife might indicate that this is sort of a nexus between two areas. Maybe, maybe not. I think we've definitely seen... That was extremely dumb. He's still alive here? Highly alive, okay. I can't... Maybe... Oh, we need to hit it from the other side. I see. Okay, hopefully we can find a way around here. It's a much vaster world than I originally anticipated when it came to this game. Oh, that's definitely new. So we need some kind of, like, upward... Well, no, that's just a shortcut. Can we anger him? It's like one air dash is not gonna do it here. I appreciate the spirit, I really do. Yeah, we need to be able to double our air dash. I don't think you can do a double air dash. Okay, well that's obviously not gonna do it. Can we like leave and re-enter here? I want to get HP back. Look, we've learned a little bit about the language of the game. Okay, so what's the play? No, you can't do 2 air dashes in the air. Oh, so we really are missing, like, We're missing some kind of extra ability here. From moss and leaf our life is drawn. While it grows upon the path, we shall never wilt. Okay, so we gotta burn down all the moss here, and then the thorns will go away, maybe. Maybe I've been thinking about how to get around the thorns. Instead, we think you should be thinking about how to destroy the thorns. There's no special way out of here. Whew, okay. Well, let's look at what we got here. We got... Oh, there's another area at the top of Green Path here. I'm not suggesting that's necessarily the right way. We might instead be going like an accidental 100% path. But this is also, I don't have to be in Deep Nest right now. But, I mean, to be honest with you, right now it sounds like all signs are pointing to us wanting to be in Deep Nest if we want to progress. But I could be wrong. So we're going to climb up this thing. There is a bench up here. For those of you who have played this, is Deep Nest really... That was dumb. That much larger than the rest of the game? Or is it just that we've managed to, you know, see more of it? I remember this. This is like very close to the early game here. It's like the second bench we ever found. This is the bench that taught us about benches. Oh, I see. It's a curved roof. All right. Seemed like maybe you could crack into it, but I suppose not. All right, all right, all right. So we're gonna go all the way up to the top here. I'm venturing on the side that maybe it's a little larger, but also I've probably fucked up some of the other areas a little bit, and I'm unaware of their actual size. We don't want to go to the right. We want to go up one more level. Excuse me, sir. Well, I wouldn't say no progress on this one, but I will admit I kind of thought it's going to be a little bit more of, like, the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, we want to go up again. To kill that, the bush boss, but it turns out that that actually is not that relevant at all. Right, I remember you, the Moss Knight. But we actually had several abilities by the time we got here last time, but did we have the wall jump that would have allowed us to come up this way? I'm hoping not. It seems like we still should have been able to, but whatever. Oh, fuck. I know exactly where we are. It's that same area we came to before, where we then had, like... the puzzle over on this side. Like, as soon as I heard that, I was like, yep, I know where we are. Alright, well... To be honest with you, I think this means that our little diversion in Green Path is over. I understand, by the way, these might have been a couple of frustrating episodes to watch. I hope you don't let it get you down. And you CC every girl that you CC'd around town. Is that another area over there? No, we've definitely been to it. It's just the map is too large. Alright, so what are we gonna do? Well... Honestly, I'm gonna head back to the Queen Station. Try not to die in the process. Hey, dude, what's up? Because I think that that's where it's a good pivot point for us to be to figure out where we need to go next. So, you know, rest assured, I am aware that I am an idiot meat popsicle, and I will perhaps consult or explore a little bit off camera, figure out where the heck we should be going here in the future, because I am... not necessarily lost. I think what I'm actually doing is just ignoring the truth. And the truth is, we should probably be going to Deep Nest. It's the logical place. It's right after the Mantis Cove. It just seems like we shouldn't go there because it's difficult. And that's not a good attitude to have. Nor was that a good jump to make, but you know what? Just take the upper path. I mean, we also apparently have not been up and to the right here. Got him, got him, got him. So I'll tell you, we'll go up into the right here and see if that makes a difference. No, we've definitely been here, but we couldn't make it over because we didn't have an air dash before. Now we have an air dash. This is tough. Oh, he's a genius. Ah, come on, come on, come on. What? Thorns of Agony. Well, yeah, it seems appropriate so far. That's it? That's all it was? Well, I thought I was a real smart guy there, briefly. Thorns of Agony. Let's at least see what that charm is. A lot of map left to fill in here. Thorns of Agony. Senses the pain of its bearer and lashes out of the world around them. When taking damage, sprout thorny vines that damage nearby foes. Well, anyway, we got another charm. We're 6/1,000,000th of the way to getting all those. My frustration is with myself, though. It's not with the game. I'm gonna, off camera, work my way back to the Queen Station, and we're gonna take a rest there. And probably, I'm imagining in the next episode, we're gonna give it a genuine try to tackle Deep Nest. Can't believe I almost messed up that jump twice. And the reason there is that I think it's the next area I should go to, and the more I fight against it, the more it feels like that, like, absolutely must be the right way. But I'll tell you what, maybe we'll try to make it work here on camera. I mean, these are basic enemies. I should not be having much trouble with them, although that was one hell of a shot there. Plus, we're getting more Geo on the way. So again, the only thing I ask for is your mercy. We want to go straight down. Yeah, we don't care. I mean, there's a bench in there, but the only thing I ask for is your mercy and your permission to sort of take my time here. Not to spend, like, infinity time figuring it out, but to sort of take my time here. So that was the area that we went to before. That was a little cocky, I'll be honest with you. We probably shouldn't have done that. Rest assured, I did, I know I talk about souls probably more than you would like, given that this is a game people maybe feel is not necessarily in that same camp. But, I really see a lot of soulsiness with this game. And, I beat Dark Souls blind as a stupider man. I have gotten smarter throughout my life. I know it sounds ridiculous, but as a stupider man, I beat a game that had a little bit of a, you know, a learning curve to it as well. And rest assured, I did spend about 2 days of game time being stuck in, like, you know, the Great Hollow and Ash Lake of all places, but in the end, we made it happen. So don't be a dumb idiot here. You're, like, actually in a totally fine spot. So this is the station. I think we've already made it back. Okay. So we'll figure out just what the hell's going on in there. But for now, let's rest. Our diversion did not go particularly well. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. Thanks for your patience. And I'll see you next time.